Welcome to episode 7 of the Upstarts. Clint shoots his freezing gas and Jerry shoots his jelly beans at the same time towards the fireball. Gary uses his powerful legs to kick up as much water so the gas and candy hit it. The combo creates a quick barrier. Lena throws out thick blankets, slamming them against the barrier to further support it. It works. The flames slow down, giving Bev enough time to rip through the gate. Come on! They all move ahead only to discover the end of the line. The storm drain empties out into a reservoir, which is about a 90-foot drop below. Seriously? Lena shouts. Just then, the flames break through the barrier and surge ahead. Bev can see the tunnel getting brighter. Oh, crap! Scatter! The fire reaches them. Domo stretches out of the way, wrapping his body around a nearby pole and grabbing Lena and Jerry. Gary grabs Clint and hops to the opposite wall, clamping his feet into the concrete, securing them. Alicia turns into bubbles, floating upwards. All Bev can do is jump, just avoiding the fiery energy blast. She falls all the way down into the murky waters with a huge splash. Bev! Lena screams. Alicia floats down to the water, looking for any signs. Bev pops out of the water, gasping. She notices the floating bubbles. They form into Alicia's face. That was ballsy. What about the others? Bev asks. They're okay, Alicia answers. Just have no idea how we're getting you out of this crap. As if in answer, Bev feels something wrap around her. What the? Rising from the waters is a huge octopus-looking creature, one tentacle wrapped tightly around Bev. All Alicia can say is, Krakatoa. It crawls up the wall. Alicia follows along in bubbly form. Bev can free herself if she wanted to, but decides to go along with this. The octopus man reaches the top of the wall, which leads out onto a platform and drops Bev onto the ground. She looks around and sees familiar faces of Inferno surrounding her. And she also notices the others, Gary, Jerry, Domo, Clint, and Lena. They got them too. The crowd parts as Mag Mama makes her way to Bev and her companions. She looks up at the creature. Well done, Octagon. Looks like you fished out something I've been looking for. Letting out a low growl, Octagon nods. She kneels down in front of Bev. Hey, what's up, chickie? Bev avoids eye contact. Mag Mama stabs an inhibitor tag into Bev's ankle. Bev growls in pain. Can't have you doing anything stupid now, Mag Mama says as she presses her finger into Bev's shoulder, burning it. Bev grits her teeth. Leave her alone, Karen, Lena yells. Mag Mama gets up, storms over to Lena, and picks her up. What did you say, you green-haired witch? She looks her straight in the eyes. Nothing, Karen. She looks at Bev grabbing Lena's leg and showing it to her with an inhibitor tag. See, all of your little band of upstarts got them. She heats up her hand, starting to singe Lena's leg. The girl screams in agony. Karen, stop! Bev pleads. Mag Mama drops Lena and rushes over to Bev, kicking her in the face. You told that little brat my name? Bev spits up blood. She grabs Bev by her hair. What the hell's wrong with you? What were you thinking? How could you do this crap to me? Bev gathers herself and looks Karen in the eyes. I loved you like a sister, Karen, but you went over the edge. You became someone else, someone I no longer recognized, someone I couldn't trust. That's not true. You know I've always been straight with you. She points outward. It was you and me against the world, and we won. The city's ours. Bev exhales. But how much is enough? You were willing to kill a kid over nothing. She needed to be taught a lesson, Karen defends. I wasn't going to kill her. Didn't look like it at the time. Karen tightens her grip. So, you decided to freaking stab me? She throws Bev down, face first. Bev slowly looks up at her through bruised eyes. It has to stop, Karen. There's nothing left to prove. Karen stands up. That's where you're wrong, Bev. Unseen by Karen, Bubbles slink over to Bev and whisper, Get ready, Bev. Bev frowns, but stays still. The bubbles work their way to Bev's ankle and start fizzing around the tag. Bev looks over at Lena. The girl winks at her. Bev gives her a hint of acknowledgement. We have to take back the rest of the world, Karen continues. It's broken. Too many D-bags running the show and taking advantage of people like us. They need to be put in their place. I know you can't disagree with that. Karen crouches down. I am giving you one last chance, Bev, because... She starts getting misty-eyed. Despite everything, you are still my best friend. She holds out her hand. Come back. Bev looks up at Karen and nods. She grabs Karen's hand, and they get to their feet. Karen starts to smile, but pauses. Something seems off. The bruises on Bev's face are disappearing. Bev's metallic hands tightly grip Karen's hands. Sorry again, Karen. She flings Karen over the platform. Octagon dives over the side after her. Spinning around, Bev leaps into the soldiers surrounding the others, her spikes bending and curving in all directions, stabbing and slicing the goons until she makes her way to her comrades. Alicia rises from the middle of her friends, who are all free from their tags. Bev looks over at her. How did you... Alicia tussles Lena's hair. Something in Lena's hair and my bubbles. Great combo for breaking those tags. More of Inferno close in on them. Bev looks over at the others. Everyone got their powers back? They nod. All right, I'll hold them off while you get the hell out of here. Say what? Domo asks. This isn't your fight. Go. They look at one another. Alicia stands next to Bev. It is now, Bev. They all form a line facing the oncoming soldiers. Bev smiles. Okay, let's show them what we got. As always, feel free to join the email list in the description to get access to future episodes and other content. And we'll see you for the season finale of the Upstarts.